Unit 99. The conditional sentences. First conditional. Okay, here we shall talk about zero and first conditional. Sentences with if are called conditionals. The if clause is the condition and the other part of the sentence is the result. Изречения с if, ако, се наричат условни изречения. Подчиненото изречение с if изразява условието, а главното изречение – резултата. So, we have 4 examples of the 4 types of conditionals in English. Имаме 4 примера, които са илюстрация на 4-те основни типа условни наклонения. Нека да видим. Zero. If you get up late, you are late. Okay, pay attention, we have the present simple in both clauses. Обърнете внимание, имаме сегашно просто време в двете клаузи. Number 1. If you get up late, you will be late. Okay, so here we have present simple in the if clause and will in the result clause. Okay. The next one. If you got up late, you would be late. Okay. Pay attention here. We have the past simple tense in the if clause. If you got up late, you would be late, and would in the result clause. Number 3. If you had got up late, you would have been late. And now we have the past perfect in the if clause and would plus have been in the result clause. Така. Now, we shall talk about conditional sentences type 0 and type 1. В нашия юнит тук ще говорим за условните изречения от нулев тип и тези, които са от първия тип. Нека да погледнем. Okay, when we talk about conditional sentences type 0, they refer to the present. Те се отнасят към настоящето. Okay? They are used to talk about things which are always true. If we have some condition. Ако имаме някакво условие. Тоест, говорим за неща, които са винаги истина, при условие, че имаме някакво условие. Това са изреченията от нулевия вид. Well, така, условни изречения от нулев вид се отнасят към настоящето. Те се използват за да говорят за неща, които винаги са правилни, като например научни факти или общо приети истини. Така, обърнете внимание, че в този случай това не касае конкретна ситуация. Говорим общо и по принцип. Така, и това, което споменахме горе, в двете клаузи, в клаузата условие, както тук, и в клаузата резултат, която се въвежда с запетая, след малко ще кажем, имаме present simple tense. Така, нека да погледнем тези примери. Wood doesn't burn if there is no air. Дървото не гори, ако няма въздух. По принцип е така. Това изречение не касае конкретна ситуация. То изразява една обективна истина, един научен факт. Okay? The other example. If it rains, the grass gets wet. Ако вали, тревата се мокри. It is always true when it rains. Yes? Okay. Now, let's see. A zero conditional sentence consists of two clauses, an if clause and main clause. If clause. If you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. Ако нагрееш водата до 100 градуса, тя завира. Обърнете внимание, clause, клауза. В английският език това е едно просто изречение. Okay? В нашия случай if clause означава клаузата или простото изречение, което въвежда условие. Main clause е основното изречение, което изразява резултат следствие от това условие. So, if the if clause comes first, a comma is usually used. If the if clause comes second, there is no need for a comma. Ако if изречението е първо, се пише запетая. Ако if изречението е второ, тогава не е необходима запетая. Okay? And let's see once again. Water boils if you heat it to 100 degrees. Водата завира, ако я нагрееш до 100 градуса. Тоест, if в нашия случай играе ролята на съюз. Окей? Така. Тоест, още веднъж, относно граматичните времена, които използваме, за Zero Conditional, в клаузата, която условие if plus present simple, comma, present simple in the clause which expresses the result. Тоест, сегашно просто време в клаузата, която ще изрази резултат. Okay. So, let's go on. Conditional sentences type 1. They refer to the future. An action in the future will only happen if a certain condition is fulfilled by that time. We don't know for sure whether the condition actually will be fulfilled or not. But the conditions seem rather realistic, so we think it is likely to happen. Условните изречения от първия вид се отнасят за бъдещето. Действието в бъдещето ще се осъществи при изпълнено някакво условие. Не знаем дали условието ще бъде изпълнено, но то изглежда реално и възможно. Сега, обърнете внимание, че тук ще имаме най-често конкретна ситуация. Let's see. If I find his address, I will send him an invitation. So this is a specific situation. Yes, something in the future. If I find his address, I will send him an invitation. Ако намеря адреса му, ще му изпратя покана. The next one. I will send him an invitation if I find his address. Тук имаме клаузата резултат в началото. If играе ролята на съюз, без запетая. If I find his address. The next example. If I don't see Mary in the afternoon, I will phone her tonight. Okay? Условието и резултатът стоят доста реални и на практика това, което изразяваме, е една конкретна ситуация за напред. В този случай, условните изречения от първия вид, в if клаузата имаме present simple tense, в клаузата резултат will. Okay? And simple infinitive. So, we have a dialogue first. Let's see. It was 8 o'clock on Monday morning. It was cold, rainy and wet. The people waiting for the 204 bus were already getting impatient. We've been here for almost half an hour now. I've never seemed to have luck with the weather and the public transport. That's what the situation is like every day. It's so unpleasant standing in the rain and not knowing whether you will get to work on time. If the bus doesn't come soon, we'll be late. If we are late, the boss will be angry. And if he's furious, we won't get a pay rise next month as he promised. What do you suggest doing? Okay, let's go on with the second one. Well, I think we should take a taxi. it's getting really late. If we take a taxi, shall we share the fare? Of course. All right, if I see the person in charge of the public transport, I'll give him a piece of my mind, and I don't know about our boss. It's me who's very angry. Take it easy. Here is our taxi. If he drives fast enough, and if there aren't many traffic jams, we'll be in the office on time. Now, we have a few questions. What will happen if the bus doesn't arrive on time? Okay. What will happen if the bus doesn't come soon? Let's see. Okay. If the bus doesn't come soon, we'll be late. So, how will the boss react if they're late? Okay. Let's see. If we are late, the boss will be furious. He will be angry. Yes? What will happen if the boss is very angry? And if he's furious, we won't get a pay rise next month as he has promised. Okay, and the last one, number 5. How will they be in the office on time? Well, let's see. I think we should take a taxi. It's getting really late. So they want to take a taxi. And they can share the fare. Okay. So the dialogue is really nice, and we have the usage of the conditional sentences. Once again, pay attention. Okay. If the bus doesn't come soon, we'll be late. If we are late, the boss will be furious, which means angry, very angry. And if he's furious, we won't get a pay rise next month as he promised. Yes? Okay, and now we have one more text here. Number 3. Let's have a look. Can animals understand each other? If we mean can animals communicate with each other, that is, pass on certain messages by signs and sounds, the answer will be yes. If we mean can they talk to each other as we do, the answer will be no. Even among human beings, not all communication is by means of words. We have expressions that indicate anger. If we shrug our shoulders, this will indicate indifference. If we nod or shake our head, it might mean yes or no. Many animals make noises and sounds to do the same thing. When a mother hen makes a loud sound, all her chicks will understand this as a warning of danger. If a bird flies up to a branch to look around, the other birds won't move. But if it flies up in a certain way, they will know it's about to fly off and will follow. Animals communicate not only with sounds and movements, but with smell. Most animals that live in herds depend on smell to keep together. And of course we know how dogs recognize each other by smell. So let's see. Once again we have some questions. Do you know what animals want to tell us? What these signs mean? Okay, what will happen if birds fly high in the sky? Okay. Well, maybe the weather will change. Yes? What will the weather be like if they fly low? Well, I'm not quite sure really, but maybe the weather is going to be bad. Okay? C. What will happen if your pet looks upset and walks nervously around? Okay? Well, I know that when there is going to be an earthquake, well, animals become upset. Okay? And they look upset, really. So, let's see now. D. What will happen if your pet makes strange sounds? Well, definitely they're upset or they don't feel comfortable or something like this. What about E? What will happen if bears don't sleep in winter? Well, it's a difficult question to answer. I don't know actually, but this is something different from what we know. Yes? Bears should sleep in winter. Okay. So we have an exercise. We have conditional sentences and we have to open the brackets. So let's see. We have a model here. If I in the brackets meet the boss, I will complain. If I meet the boss, I will complain. Yes? The if clause, we have the present simple, and the result clause, we have will. So, let's see. If you, in the brackets, get the job if you have enough experience. So, here is the if clause, and you will get the job. Okay? You will get the job if you have enough experience. First conditional, yes? So here, number 2, if Sandra, so here is the if clause, and then we have a comma, yes, very important. If Sandra has time tomorrow, she'll go shopping. Once again, first conditional. Number 3, if it not rain, in the brackets, I'll take my dog for a walk. If it doesn't rain, okay? Yes, if it doesn't rain, I'll take my dog for a walk. First conditional, once again. Here is the if clause. Number 4, if we leave early in the morning, we won't be late. Okay? Which means we will not be late, yes? Okay, number 5, if my sister, in the brackets, not feel well tomorrow, she will stay at home. If she doesn't feel well. Okay, present simple in the if clause. Number 6, if I, in the brackets, not tell them the truth, they will get angry. If I don't tell them. Okay. Okay, here is the if clause. If I don't tell them the truth, they will get angry. Number 7, if I, in the brackets, pay cash. Okay. So we have a question here. Let's see. If I pay cash, will I get a discount? Okay. If I pay cash, will I get any discount? Okay, be careful, we can have a question, yes? So, number 8, if you, in the brackets, give me your phone number, phone you as soon as I can. If you give me, present simple in the if clause, I will phone you. I will phone you as soon as I can. Once again, present simple in the if clause, will in the result clause. And when we start with an if clause, we have a comma here. Yes. Number 9, if the dress in the brackets not fit, we in the brackets change it for you. If the dress doesn't fit, we will change it for you. Okay. We will change it. Okay. So once again, present simple, we have a negative in the if clause and will in the result clause. Number 10, if you not write your homework, I not tell you go out. Let you go out. So, if you don't write your homework, I won't let you go out. Okay. So once again, we're looking at number 10. The if clause comes first. We have present simple, a negative. If I don't write, if you don't write your homework, comma, I won't let you go out. Okay? To let someone do something, да позволя на някой да направи нещо. Няма да ти позволя да излезеш. Well, here we have a really nice exercise. We have two columns. In the first column we have an if clause. Yes. If you walk on the ladder. In the second column we have a result. So we have to match. Okay, to match them. And let's see. If you walk on the ladder, you will have a bad luck. Do you agree? So H. If you see a small spider, okay, what do you think? You will have visitors. Can we say it? Okay, you will have visitors at home. So let's see. Number 3, if a girl catches a bride's bouquet after the wedding, well, what can we say there? Okay. Definitely, she will be the next to marry. J. If you break a mirror, okay. What? Number 4. Well, do you know? You will have 7 years bad luck. G, sorry. And number 5, if you talk to the devil, number 5, here, what? Wow. A, he will appear. Sounds scary. Yes. If a witch points at you, number 6, you will get a lot of money. Can we say this? Okay, D. So, number 7. If a black cat crosses your path, okay, what can we say there? Wow, sounds really bad. A friend will die. Yes. Okay. 7I. And or no. 7, I think. Something awful will happen. B. Bad luck. Definitely. Yes. Number 8, if you hear an owl in the night, well, this is a friend will die. Yes. This is I. 9, if you touch wood. Okay. Nothing bad will happen. Do you agree? And number 10, if you scratch your left hand, well, you will give money away. Definitely it's E. Okay, yes. These are some answers there. Okay, but we're studying English and it's really important to have good sentences. Okay. So here we have a few questions. The idea is to use the conditional sentences. And what will you do if you are late for an important meeting? Well, if I'm late for an important meeting, I will try to phone, okay? And to apologize. I will try to apologize. Yes. What about number 2? What will you do if you see a stranger sleeping in front of your door? Well, if I see a stranger sleeping in front of my door, I will try to wake him up and to talk to him. Number 3. What will you do if you lose an important document? If I lose an important document, I will be angry, really. Number 4. What will you do if you hear unusual noises in your home in the middle of the night? Wow. If I hear unusual noises in the middle of the night in my home, well, I will get up and I will make sure that everything's fine. And number 5, what will you do if you find a wallet with a lot of money in it on the street? Well, I don't know, it has never happened to me, but if there are some documents, maybe I will try to contact the person. Okay? If there isn't any information about the person that the wallet belongs to, I will keep the money. Okay, well, that's it.